Some crimes are brutal, some crimes seem ritualistic, and some leave behind questions that haunt us for decades. Tonight, we bring you one of the most disturbing murders ever recorded. Stay until the end, but be warned, this story is not for the faint of heart. The Murder of Arlis Perry, a ritualistic killing inside a church. It was a quiet October night in 1974 when Arlis Perry, a 19-year-old newlywed, left her apartment in Stanford, California. She told her husband she was going to Stanford Memorial Church to pray alone. She never came back. Hours later, she was found murdered inside the church, and the crime scene was unlike anything police had ever seen. To this day, many believe her killing was not random, but something far more sinister. The last night of Arlis Perry. Arlis and her husband, Bruce Perry, had only been married for 6 weeks. They had recently moved to California, where Bruce was studying at Stanford University. That night, the couple had a small argument about their car's tire pressure, a meaningless fight. Arlis, frustrated, told Bruce she wanted to take a walk to the church and pray. At 11:30 p.m., she left their apartment, heading into the night. Security guard Stephen Crawford saw her enter the church around midnight. He claimed she was alone. When he locked up at 12:10 a.m., she was nowhere to be seen. But the next morning, something was wrong. The church's doors were mysteriously unlocked. When Crawford went inside to check, he made a gruesome discovery: the ritualistic crime scene. Arlis's lifeless body was found near the altar. She was partially undressed. A candle was placed between her legs. Another candle was resting on her chest. She had been strangled and stabbed with an ice pick. It was not a robbery. It was not random. It looked like a ritual. Satanic panic and the chilling connections. In the 1970s, fear of satanic cults was at an all-time high. Arlis had been deeply religious. Before moving to California, she had tried to convert Satanists to Christianity. Her family believed her murder was a planned attack. Some even linked her death to the son of Sam, a serial killer who claimed to be part of a satanic cult. Theories swirled. Was she targeted by a cult? Was this a ritualistic killing? Or was it something else entirely? The crime remains unsolved for decades, until 2018. For 44 years, Arlis Perry's case remained cold. But in 2018, a breakthrough came. Investigators tested DNA evidence from the crime scene. The results pointed to Stephen Crawford, the security guard who had discovered her body. But when police arrived at his home to arrest him, Crawford pulled out a gun and shot himself. The case was officially closed. But even now, many questions remain. Was Crawford really working alone? Why was Arlis killed in such a ritualistic way? And was there truly a cult behind her murder? Some crimes take decades to solve. Some leave behind unanswered questions, and some may have been part of something much darker. What do you believe? Let us know in the comments, and if you want more true crime stories, be sure to like, subscribe, and join us next time, if you dare.